There's lots of things to think about when you're buying a practice. There's always a checklist to go through of things that are relevant to you that you need to go through, and we can help with all of that in terms of those key areas you need to consider. But increasingly that discussion around key aspects of a practice is focused on technology, and it's focused on that for a very good reason. I've been in practice now for best part of 30 years. The change in terms of working within those practices has been fundamental over that time frame. We're a very different sector to the one that I was experiencing when I started training all those years ago. And a lot of that change is down to the impact of technology, because it has created a fundamental shift on what accountants do day to day, how they service those clients. But that shift for many is positive because it means more efficiency, more effectiveness, more profit. But if you're buying a practice, you need to think very carefully about the level of technology in the practice you're looking at, because one practice is not the same as the next. Some practices out there have embraced everything that technology does and are largely automated and efficient, but many, a significant number still, are not. So think very carefully about technology, because that will determine the amount of work you need to do to translate and transition that practice into something that works for you. Now, that's one of the benefits in our experience of working with a TA resale, because we have a standard suite of software, a standard technology platform, which our franchisees are using. That means that technology piece is more certain, is clearer, because there's a known set of processes in place already when you're acquiring. But that's probably my biggest single piece of advice now to aspirational accountants and acquirers. Think about technology, think about where it sits in the practice you're acquiring, what you can do to change that practice to get the best from it.